What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Jess Nicole here. In today's video, we're going to be doing a 30-minute deep stretch yoga post-workout session for sore muscles that's focused on targeting your hips, hamstrings, glutes, and quads. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at the Jess Nicole, at Jess Right Fitness. And with all that being said, go ahead and grab your yoga mat and let's get started. Alright, my loves, we're going to begin today in child's pose. So you're going to come to the very back of your mat. You're going to keep your knees slightly open, reach the arms forward, rest your chest all the way down to the floor. Let's take this opportunity right now and just close the eyes and really focus on bringing in as much oxygen into the body through your deep inhalation and then a long exhalation out. Giving yourself the opportunity to go a little bit deeper into this child's pose. Go ahead and take this opportunity to set an intention for the practice. Set an intention to let go of everything that no longer serves you. Let go of tension, stress, anxiety, fear, whatever negative energy that you may feel that's within you or upon you right now. Make an intention that through your practice, through your breath, through each posture that we do, you'll release that energy. You'll release that feeling and just give yourself the opportunity to reconnect. Connect with that part of you that truly lives in peace and loving awareness. One more deep breath. On your next exhalation, let's begin to round vertebrae by vertebrae, coming up into all fours position. Just bring your knees a little bit closer together here. And what you're going to do is tuck your toes under and just slightly drop the shoulders away from the ears, press into the toes, and then lift yourself up into your downward facing dog. And just take this opportunity right now to do a little rock side to side, letting go of any tension you may feel in your legs. You can do a bend of the knees, so a little bit of a walk out. Just do whatever feels good on your body here. Letting go of any tension, stiffness, or resistance in the back of your legs. Just hold it here. Breathe. And then once you feel like you got a little bit more loose in the legs, let's just take a deep breath in and go into a little bit deeper into your downward facing dog. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, spread those fingers wide, and just hold, inhaling deeply into your nose. Exhale, allowing that sternum to fall a little bit deeper towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, again rounding the vertebrae by vertebrae, coming into your plank position, taking a chaturanga or just whatever feels right for your level today. Opening up your body, upward facing dog. Let's hold it here. Take a deep breath in, lengthening through the neck. And then as you exhale, push back and release into your downward facing dog. Just inhale, lift your right leg just slightly off the mat, keeping your hips square. Bend your knee, and then just cross the right foot over. You can plant the toes or the pad of your foot on the floor, still continuing to release that sternum down towards the mat as you let your left heel come a little bit closer towards the floor. So really getting deep into the back of your left leg here. Getting deeper into that calf muscle. Feel that hamstring release. Take a deep breath in. Now, on your next exhalation, just begin to slide that right foot higher along the knee and then bring yourself into a plank. Bring your right knee towards the chest. Exhale, push back into your downward dog. This time placing your right ankle top of your left knee. It's almost like a pigeon pose, and then lift your heel, bend that bottom knee, and we're gonna come into a variation of a pigeon. in a child's pose. So you're keeping that ankle on top of your knee and sitting back to your heel now. You're gonna start to get a little bit deeper into the glutes here. This way, we're targeting the hips today, is not only stretching out your psoas muscle, but we're really going to go deeper into the glutes, into the piriformis, because everything is so connected in the body that once you begin to release one area, the rest just follows. So it's really beautiful to see how the body begins to respond once we start to really go deep into the piriformis, into the hips, into the psoas, and even into the hamstrings too. Great. One more inhale. Exhale, press your way up, lift yourself back up, downward facing dog. Slowly from here, transfer into plank. Bring that right knee in, step back, plank position, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, release into downward facing dog. Let's go to the other side. So lift your left leg, just keep the hips square. Bend your knee and just cross it over, planting the ball of your foot onto the mat. Hold it here for a moment now, going deep into your right side, into your right calf muscle, that right hamstring. Just take a deep breath in. Exhale, go a little deeper. You're more than welcome to close your eyes here and just really focus on that inhalation and exhalation. And when you exhale, you allow yourself to release the thoughts. Release the worries, just focus on this present moment, focus on your body, on the connection to your breath. Sliding that foot over towards the right knee and then shifting your weight forward, plank, bring that left knee towards the chest, place the ankle on the top of your right knee as you push back, flex the foot, bend that bottom knee, and sit back into the variation of our pigeon pose with a child's pose. Just breathing here, see how far you can sit back to your heel here. Just notice every sensation in your glutes, in your hips, your lower back. You're targeting many areas of the body in this position. Deep breathing, exhale. Slowly come on up, bring yourself up into plank knee to chest. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, release into downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Great job. From here, let's work with your right leg again. Reaching the right leg up towards the sky. Hold it here now. Lift as high as you can. Just do your best. Don't worry about the height, but do your best. Bend that right knee. Now you're going to bring it forward and step your right foot outside of the right mat. Holding this lizard pose, just breathing here. Now feel free to add a little bit of movement. So if you want to go side to side, if you want to just hold here and breathe in stillness, whatever feels best for you. Just find that breath. One more inhale. And on your next exhale, you're going to drop that back knee. And I want you to roll the right foot to the pinky toe area. So the foot comes to the lateral side of the knee, just gently falling away from your body. And then see if you can come down to your elbows. By coming lower, you're going to feel that much more of a deeper stretch. And what we're doing here, what we're focusing on, is not only releasing the right hip, but you're also allowing the pelvis to come down, which goes deep into that left hip flexor, to your left psoas muscle. So I really encourage you guys to play here, meaning you can add a little movement. You can see if maybe standing on your hands instead of your elbows allows you to go deeper into the psoas muscle. Again, just find your breath here. When we find stillness, we're able to close our eyes and just bring that awareness internally, noticing every sensation in the body, in the mind. And if you feel any energy that's starting to rise up, any emotions, any thoughts, any memories, don't suppress it. The best thing you can do is let this energy leave your body. So allow it to use its own motion to release out of your psyche, out of your mental being. Just be aware and be present. Stay in the moment. Awesome, guys. One more inhale. Really feel that deep stretch slowly. If you're on your elbows, come on up to your hands. You're gonna tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee, and all I want you to do now is just bring that knee that's pointing away from you closer towards the body. And you're gonna just heel toe this right foot all the way to the other side of the mat, to the left, as far as you can go. And then bring the heel a little bit closer towards your body because we're gonna drop that knee into our pigeon pose. So drop it down. Good. Hold it here. And this is where it's going to get a little tricky for all of us because some of you guys might feel higher up here. And what you can do is take a pillow or a block if you have one, or even a book, any sort of device or prop that you may have around your house, and you can place it underneath your hip right here. For some of you that are feeling comfortable to come down and then come on down to your elbow or whatever you need to go. Let's get into our deep pigeon pose here. Close your eyes, and again, just bring yourself to this breath. Bring yourself to the awareness of the body, the mind. And with your exhalation, allow yourself to relax into the posture. Just notice where your body is feeling that restriction, that tension, and breathe a little bit deeper into that particular area of the body so that you can let go, so you can relax. Just breathe here. This is a wonderful practice to do after a long day at work, or if you had a really long and hard workout, or if you do a lot of running and hiking and use a lot of lower body. Just taking time in your day and doing a couple of these postures and holding and breathing through them, it's going to bring so much incredible benefit to your body and to your recovery and just to your overall physical well-being. So finding that time in your day is so important. When you're in it, finding that breath through the postures is so important. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, bring yourself up now. We're just gonna go right into the next posture. Again, going deep into the hips. Shift your weight over to that right hip, and you're gonna swing this left leg around. And you're gonna make a 90-degree bend with that right knee. Then place your left heel on top of that right knee. So just like this. And then use your left hand and start to push the knee down. This is called your fire log pose. And what we're trying to aim here is to get both knees down. But of course, if that's not possible for you today, you're just gonna breathe and use your left hand to add as much pressure as you feel you need to. Feel that deep release. You're going to release your body forward, and again, we're gonna go deep into the piriformis here. We're going deep into your glutes. Relax your chest over your body and just let it out. Breathing extra deeply here. Letting go. Inhale. Follow your breath. Exhale. Just let yourself melt into this posture. Feel every sensation in your body. Feel the restriction. Feel the release. Close your eyes and just go inward. Feel the breath moving through the body. Feel the muscles slowly letting go. Inhale now. Exhale, lift your body back up, and then from here, just bring this left knee, the top knee, Plant the foot down and just take a hug of that left knee. Taking a gentle spinal twist, left arm is behind your back, and you're just gonna look over your left shoulder here. If you wanna do something more fancy, bring the elbow down or do a bind through, just do whatever feels good for your practice. For anyone that's more just getting into this, then this is a perfect variation to just hold, and you're pulling that knee into your body while at the same time looking over your left shoulder, and just keep that left arm close to your body. Great, and then slowly release, extending that top leg, swing it around. Hands down, press into plank position and just take a chaturanga to release. Inhale, let's open up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take it to the next side. Left leg reaches up, big stretch. Hold it here. Bend your knee. Exhale, come through into plank. Step your left foot to the left side of your mat. And then from here, just walk it out. So it's right along the left edge of your mat. You're allowing the hips to drop down. And again, just move around and start to feel where that tension is in your hip flexor. And drop the knee, roll the left foot to the lateral side, pinky toe area of the foot as you allow the knee to fall away from your body. And then come down a little bit lower if you're able to today. If not, stay on your hands. Let's relax, let's close our eyes, and again, come back to the breath. Keep breathing here, releasing tension with every exhale. So when we're going into these really deep releasing postures, we're letting the body know that it's okay to relax, it's okay to let go, and it's okay to be still. That's why we really want to pay attention to our breath here. So again, let's take one more inhale. Exhale, let's come on up to our hands. You can lift the back knee off the floor so you have a little bit more room. Heel toe the left foot all the way to the other side. And again, to make this a little easier for you guys, just slide the heel closer towards your right hip so you can drop that knee down, coming into your pigeon pose. Once again, use any props that's needed underneath your left hip, and then come on down to your desired variation, so onto your elbows, maybe all the way down with your chest. Make sure the back leg is right along the center of your mat, so it's not going to the right or the left. And again, let's come back to the breath. Let's come back to the awareness, the sensations in the body, the thoughts in the mind. Being the watcher of your thoughts. We can't silence the mind. The mind is always thinking. It's always working. It's thinking of the past or the future. So the best thing we can do is just be aware. And when we notice with loving awareness, different thoughts, thought patterns coming through, instead of playing into them and understanding what they mean and what they are, simply take note that they're there. And then just let them drift off. Allow your thoughts to be clouds and you're just being the observer. Focusing only on the inhalation, the exhalation. Letting go of tension in your hand. Letting go of tension in your heart, your mind. Realizing that right now is all that matters. This moment, this breath, this opportunity to be with yourself is all that matters right now. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, come on up, shifting your weight over to your left. Swing your right leg around, planting your right heel now on top of your left. Now before we get further, drop that right sit bone so both of your sit bones are grounded. And once again, some of you guys might be right here and that's totally fine. So if you're having more restriction in the hip, just be okay with it. It's okay, use your right hand and just work on getting that knee to come down as long as you can sit with both sit bones grounded. If you're a little bit more open and you're all the way down with both knees, then you can release the body and go even deeper into the hip. Remember, all of us are on different journeys here. Maybe some of you are just welcoming yoga into your life, and you have to really find that patience and self-love with yourself through the journey, and over time, the body will respond to it. The body will learn, the muscles will remember, and you'll be able to go deeper and deeper. But it's never just going to happen overnight. Everything that's worth it, everything that has a lot of benefit to it, it takes time. It takes time to learn to take the body and to give the body the opportunity to release and go deep. So close your eyes and just enjoy wherever you are. Enjoy the stillness. Enjoy the release. Enjoy the sensations happening through the piriformis, all the way up to your lower back. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're ready to come out. So slowly reach your arms up, bring the right knee up, and then just plant the right heel and foot down. You can bring the other heel closer to your body and just give your right knee a hug. Right hand next to your body as you look over your right shoulder. Just a nice little twist here. You don't need to go too far. You don't need to force anything here. Just twist and look over your shoulder. And then slowly come down back to center, release. And what we're gonna do here is actually just release the legs, extend them forward and shake them out. And then plant your hands behind your back, point the toes, squeeze the glutes, just lift up high, opening through the chest and the heart. And exhale, drop the body, release the body all the way down. Come into butterfly pose here at the center of your mat. Using your hands to push down on the knees, just opening up the hips even deeper here. Maybe move left to right, feeling yourself pushing deeper into the hips. And on your next inhale, you're going to reach your arms up towards the sky, big stretch, stretching out the spine. And exhale, fold the hips forward and over your hips. Getting even deeper into the hips here, deeper into the butterfly pose. Let's slowly release and come on up out of that. We're going to prepare for an opening hip stretch on one side. So go ahead and take your right foot into your right hand and extend that leg forward. Feel your knee lock out, but keep a slight micro bend in the knee at all times. Flex the foot and you should feel a nice stretch in the hamstring here. This posture does require a little bit of core stabilization, so you may feel your core start to tighten up. And we'll go ahead and release here. We're going to come on to the other side and do the exact same thing. Taking the left foot into the left hand. Go ahead, extend it out and flex that foot. Make sure you're breathing here. Deep inhalation and even longer exhalations. Let's go ahead and bring that foot back down, and we're going to do the same movement in a bilateral movement. So now you're going to be incorporating a lot of core movement here, trying to keep that core stable, keep your body upright. Go ahead and stretch all the way outwards. This is a great hip opening stretch. I know this can be difficult for some, so just practice. You may not be there today, but with practice and with due time, your body will eventually allow you to fold into this posture. Taking a deep breath in. Let's go ahead and bring those legs back down. Reach all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, bring them down to heart center into prayer position. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I certainly hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.